Tina. I am standing here peeling lemons to make limoncello. So let's talk. This is a pain in the ass, by the way. I'm not, don't do that to me. I'm not kidding. The trick of this is to use just the peel, none of the pith, okay? The white stuff is called the pith and it's bitter. And trust me, I'm not a huge lemon fan, but good limoncello is hard to buy in the market. Anyway, while I'm live, I want to talk a little bit about the RT score for the Acolyte. Okay, it's at 17%. I have been told that it's lower. And if you want to get Disney to do something positive with this, it might be time for a campaign of the fans to take it off of Disney Plus. Now, there are two different ways they could do this. They could, Tuesday after the 4th episode drops, just drop everything. Just put everything down out there and then take it off Disney Plus at like the end of July. So the people who want to see it can see it once, and then that's it. I mean, look, it's not even good for memes. I mean, it's not, even the worst parts of like, oh, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I don't know, Attack of the Clones. I hate sand. I mean, and, you start looking around going, that's actually fucking Shakespeare compared to this shit. And the thing about it is this. If you give people from the big channels the narrative, you may never get it back. Okay? Because they will sit there, they will blame. Look, Jeremy Griggs himself went after Dave Filoni, who doesn't have anything to do with this garbage. All right, he implied that it's all Filoni's fault. Because that's the next, they need a target. These channels wouldn't exist without Kathleen Kennedy, okay, without Pablo Hidalgo. Now, if they had treated the fans fairly and had said, okay, we heard you, we won't do it again, but when you've got, people like that wandering around and, pretty much saying what they want and attacking the fans, Kennedy, I know she's probably, hiding under her desk or her, curled up in the fetal position in her bed crying. Yeah, well, no, we don't like you right now. Okay? We never did like you. Why? Okay, that's not a good one. Okay, that goes here. There. Always, when you're doing stuff, always have a garbage pail right next to you. So any mistakes that you make cutting the, see again, if you're doing limoncello, you don't want the white part of the lemon. That's called the pith, that's bitter. And do I really want, oh, what the hell? I don't think I want that. But anyway, we have to do something. So if you're on Disney Plus, or if you're, actually if you're on X, Bob Iger has an official account. Bob Iger, it says Robert Iger on it. Jon Favreau has one. And tell him it's time to take the this garbage off of Disney Plus. And it's not because, don't bring up the fact you think it's demonic. These people won't listen to that, even though I think Favreau knows. He doesn't look like he's one of those guys that actually falls for that shit. But again, like I said, it's not the men in Hollywood. It's the women in Hollywood who do shit like this. Well, I shouldn't say that. John Kasdan, Madonna, John Kasdan, Tony Gilroy, they do. Okay, they fall for this shit. So, but Favreau doesn't look like he does. So this is what I would say to do. Okay. Go after these people. Create a tweet and say, the reason why I'm looking at my hands is I don't want to cut my finger. Say, guys, this is terrible. And we're Star Wars fans and we love the franchise. Please, please, please get rid of this because it's hurting the franchise. Okay. It is basically the worst thing you could ever see. Okay, it is just, I mean, and it's not even the, and again, like I said, don't bring up the fact that lesbian birth thing, whatever, immaculate conception, is it bothers you. All right, bring up the bad writing. Bring up the fact that you love Star Wars and you want to see it better. Bring up the fact that you actually believe in what Jon Favreau is doing and not anything that Kennedy has done. Okay. She is the worst thing I think that's ever happened to the franchise because she doesn't make good decisions. She's incompetent. And that's it. I mean, that's where we're at. We're at in the middle of this incompetent ball of garbage, and we have to do something about it. And going to the big channels and listening to Star Wars is dead, pay me. Star Wars is dead, pay me. You know what I'm talking about. Hi, Cross. Yeah, it is. And when you're talking to other Catholics who are saying it repels them, there's something to be said about some spiritual madness going on. And does protecting Leslie Headland and Kathleen Kennedy, is it really worth damaging the franchise? Giving the big channels, who they are, any narrative. Because look, when you leave this up there, okay, when it's up there and people just, it damages the franchise by being related to it. And even if it's not really Star Wars, and of course it's not, and allowing this constant battle between, channels like Star Wars Explained and the big channels, like Critical Drinker and all the rest of this, who, they, again, makes money off of it, and I let him have it on Facebook today. It's not helping. If you're a fan, you want to be proactive, right? You want to do something about it. And doing something about it isn't going to some big channel and giving them money. It's getting in Disney's face saying, get this out of here. All right? And you're going to have to start doing that. All right? You're going to have to. Hi, Mike. Yeah, well, it's time for, all right, first off, we need transparency. All right. No shit, transparency. It is time for that to happen. And when we don't get transparency, people start speculating. And again, that feeds the narrative from the big channels that Star Wars is dead, Kennedy's never leaving. Which even they have said, even these assholes have said that she's not going to be there after October. Why not tell everybody? Why not give the fans what they want? You have to admit publicly that people don't like her. The fans did not respond well to anything she's made. We responded to Jon Favreau. We responded to Dave Filoni. We do not respond well to her because no one responds well to an angry bitch. Okay, to a a constantly screaming out female representation, that she is. And as far as Hedlund goes, I don't think, for those of you wondering, I am making limoncello. And no, I did not get the proper Everclear. My husband bought vodka, so it may have to sit like it is with the skins a little bit longer because Everclear does a better job at doing the job of limoncello. I mean, it gets more flavor out of the lemons. And of course, as you know, find a good one. The less white you get off the skin, the better. And the reason is because that's where the flavor is. It's not in the pith. The white, here I'll show you. See the white? It's bitter, and you don't want that in your limoncello. The reason why I'm doing this is because I like limoncello. I always have. And a lot of the limoncello that they make that's commercially made is too sweet. I guess even in Italy. And I've had actually real limoncello from Italy bought, and I liked it, but I'm a wine snob. I like my wine to be dry, and I like that. So I want this to taste like lemons, but not so sweet that it tastes like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is gross. It really is gross. I mean, come on. All right. Ew, don't do that. Come here. All right. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using up these lemons I've had and everything, but go back to Star Wars. Like, okay, when I woke up this morning and I saw the outline, I saw the RT score down to 17%. I guarantee you it's lower in reality. I've been told that by people in the know. And, Jon Favreau was all pissed off. Damn it. Well, I can't win them all. Jon Favreau is upset, and word on the street is that he and Iger are talking about getting rid of it. Now there are two different things you could request. Tell them either to dump it all on Disney Plus at once, which is what they should have done, and let it sit there for 6 months or like a month till the end of July, maybe, and then take it off. Give it the Willow treatment. Don't wait another 5 weeks. All right, don't, because it's not, look, again, when you've got normies out there saying Star Wars is dead, that's not good. Because you want them to watch the show, right? You want to entertain people, right? Well, Immaculate Dyke, virgin births are not entertaining. When you walk away from something and it's a piece of creative art and you find it ugly, I'm going to compare it to walking up to Gustav Klimt painting. I think it probably is crossed. And look at how beautiful he used the gold and how beautifully, fantastically he portrayed his subject. And then you look at another painter of the same era, Egon Schiele. And this is all in Vienna. These are, Klimt was part of the Viennese secession movement. And he was basically the founder of it. Schiele painted some horrendously scary looking dark pictures. And as you know, my philosophy is if the art they're creating is ugly, dark, dank, depressing, there's something that says a lot about the artist. I've said this about Ryan Johnson. I've said this about Leslie Headland. And the only thing I've seen of The Acolyte is that stupid witches scene. And it's dark. There's something wrong with it. And when you're instinctively repelled by something, that's the little voice inside of you, whether you believe in the Holy Spirit, your guardian angel, or just your natural protective instincts. And when they're saying, this is not good, do not watch it, you don't watch it. You don't want to watch it. Okay. Disney should be promoting beautiful things. And the thing that George Lucas created, this thing that we should be defending, Star Wars, doesn't deserve it. Okay, doesn't deserve the Leslie Headland, I'm mad at all men, bullshit, you know. It doesn't deserve this, demonic thing. You don't have to believe in demons not to get that there's something wrong with her. All right, there's something deeply wrong with her because she's talked about it. She's talked about having trouble with her family, her sister, and she probably hates her dad. She probably is angry with her mother. And I think Cross is right there. She's probably, I gotta open this, sorry. She's probably, just a second. Upset with the rest of her family over something. Maybe it's her lifestyle. She was from Maryland. I did check that out. And you kind of look at her and go, okay. And now you put them in mason jars. So, and I'm gonna, if it's good, I'm gonna get a bunch of really great, really pretty bottles to put it in. And it'll be really nice. Oh, Daddy's home. So I gotta go, guys.
All right, cool. I'll be down in a minute.
All right. Okay. So anyway, let's see if this works. Oh boy. All right, guys, I'm gonna go so I can finish this. Y'all have a good afternoon. And if you're on X, this is what you should do. Robert at Robert Iger. Find Jon Favreau's account. There are 2 Jon Favreaus. You'll know which one is his. And basically say, either take it off of Disney Plus now, or dump it and then take it off in July. Get it all out there, get it done. That's all you can do. All right, anyway, I gotta rock. Finish this up. See you guys around the galaxy.